Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here, and today
I've got a lot on my plate right now.
this video is going to be an update regarding to my YouTube content. Now, honestly, when I first thought about this, I really don't know where to start. And I'd figured I'd start with the obvious first off. So I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna place any more fillers onto this. So you know how I do AI content with mainly voices, only voices for AI? To put that in short, I'm no longer doing it.
Say what?
Yeah, I'm not joking. This is no out of season April Fool's joke. Despite the couple of sound effects I use for my soundboard, I'm not fucking around when I'm saying this. I mean it. I'm done with it. Many of you are definitely going to wonder why I've decided to quit it altogether, and I will get right to that right now. So I woke up in the morning, as usual, had some coffee.
Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee?
Then I turned on my computer, see what's up on the internet, and lo and behold, I found a comment by the user of N.M.P.D saying, was this AI trained using my voice? And I got a bit confused when I saw this comment, because her voice, really. So then I've done a bit of digging, and I found out that this channel is the voice actor for Anise, Michelle Marie. And when I finally put two and two together, I found it almost a little hard to believe, but it's true. So I've ended up replying to her, being upfront about it with no excuses, saying yes, I used it from the voice gallery Nikke, which those who don't know, there is a voice gallery in the game, Goddess of Victory Nikke, where you get to hear all of, well, not all of the voice lines, but the voice lines mainly through combat and progressions and bonds and whatnot. You pretty much get the point. After I replied to her, later on she ended up responding to me with a very lengthy comment, basically overall explaining her complaints about it. I'll read through it and then we'll discuss. I never consented to have my voice trained and or uploaded to any AI. Can you tell me what site you went to? You have used my voice for Anise in several videos to say her lines in game. But other people might take my voice and have me say things I never would. I'm not accusing you of creating the AI, but using any AI with my voice is still upsetting to me because, again, it was done without my knowledge or consent. I would appreciate it if you could delete these videos and refrain from using any AI in the future. Basically, that is her response to the whole thing, so I kinda knew where this was going here with this comment. I was preparing the worst with this kind of content for this year because I was hearing rumors that YouTube is going to be cracking down on AI content. Of course, they were not too specific on what kind of content, but that's what I heard, so I decided to not really do as much of it as I could. And not only that, I was honestly starting to slowly get drained out from doing that type of content, so I just wanted to give it a bit of a rest, but people wanted to see more AI Nikke content, and I really didn't want to let anybody down with that, so I decided to continue it on a little more. And let me tell you something, this shit ain't easy to make. Some of it ain't easy to make. My last Nikke AI video took days to make. I also had to double check it just to make sure nothing was wrong with it before I've even bothered uploading it. So that's simple, really. And as for the AI tool for the voices that I've used is 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is definitely like the best high quality AI voice site there is out there, but there are some conditions. For one, in order to make whatever AI voice you want, you gotta pay it for money, which I ended up doing that. I will not disclose how much I paid for it. The only way that you can make like whatever voice you want for AI is that you literally have to give them money. Now, once you make that voice, only you and you alone will be able to use it. Nobody else will. That's basically how it works. Some of you might be questioning how did I even get here and why I even did it to begin with. I've seen other people make AI voice content. I'm not going to name names, but I can definitely tell some examples like the President's AI, Team Fortress 2, Resident Evil, and Halo. And honestly, all that definitely inspired me to do my own kind of AI voice content. When I first did this, I only made them say the texts of the advices in the game itself and called it a day. Over time, I got more creative with it. I added more lore within this fucked up Nikke parallel universe. And let me tell you, it was wild. Wild, wild indeed. It was gonna get even more wild, but now that ain't ever gonna happen. Like, the next part that I was gonna do was a complete fight, like basically like a showdown. Mary versus the ACPU and Reppy and Anise. But now, that ain't ever gonna happen. On the bright side with that part though, I never really got started with that, so at least I didn't pour my heart and soul into that. Another reason why I did this was just for the fun of it. I wasn't trying to do this with actual harmful intent. I wasn't out here making them saying a bunch of extreme, cancelable stuff. I did it to mainly goof off with it. And to be honest with you, I was expecting those videos to go nowhere, as usual with my other content. Yeah, my expectations are extremely low these days. Well, looks like I was absolutely fucking wrong this time. And it's kind of fucked up too, because why is it that it's always the AI voice content that gets to go somewhere? Yet, when I do videos that I put my effort and passion into, that usually gets casted aside. Why is that? I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that the AI voice content is part of the trend of AI. Kind of fucked up to really think about that, but I'm definitely running the money on this one here. So, after I've seen her reply, I ended up going out of my way. And before I ended up deleting all the videos referring to her character in AI voices, of course, I basically respond to her giving her the details of what I used for that. I don't remember exactly what I sent, but I was like somewhere amongst the lines saying, hey, I totally understand your problem with this. I can see your point of view with this and why it's an issue. I will definitely go right ahead and get rid of all the videos revolving around your voice or referring to you right away. And that's exactly what I did. After that, that was the end of it. There was no drama, no beef, none of that. Just a civil conversation, and that was that. Then after that, about a few days later, thought about it long and hard, and that's where I officially made the choice that I'm not gonna bother with AI voices for any kind of content ever again. I know this may be upsetting for most of you to hear, may be disappointing, but it's just how it's gonna be now. It is what it is. Don't go after Marie over this, alright? I don't condone that shit whatsoever. This is not her fault. I wish I looked into the cons of this further, but I didn't at the time. I thought, since other people were making videos about AI meme content, I thought it'd be okay if I do it, but I can see that some people don't want that at all, and I totally get it. So, I decided, again, not to do it anymore. And as of the other AI videos that I've made in the past, what's gonna happen to those videos? Nothing really yet, but at some point, those videos might be gone too. Now, what's gonna happen with Nikkei content as a whole on this channel? I'm still gonna do it. I just won't do any AI voices anymore. It's that simple. I honestly don't know what the hell I could do for content for Nikkei, but eventually I'll figure something out. I mean, I know one thing that I can do, but that's gonna take some time. So I think that's about it. I don't think there's really anything else that I need to say except for one thing. To Marie, the voice actor for her niece, I sincerely apologize for those videos. Like I said before, I only did it to goof around with it. I only did it to have fun. I wasn't doing it for personal gain. I wasn't doing it for anything malicious. I really didn't know it could be that bad. If any of you are going to no longer support me over this, then I totally get it. But I'll let you know one thing. Nothing lasts forever. If you want to leave a like on this video, feel free, I suppose. Subscribe if you actually like my content. I guess till then, whenever I get the chance, I'll see you guys next time.